Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here for finally my 2,500 subscribers contest. I think I'm actually at 2,592 right now, but just kind of took me a while to get around to actually posting a video for this contest here. So, of course, the first thing I want to do is thank everyone in the VC for subscribing. I mean, 2,500 people paying attention to anything I have to say about music or otherwise. I think it's just incredible and totally fascinating. And just wanted to kind of do a contest to show my thanks and just because they're fun, plain and simple. I mean, a lot of different reasons why we do that. I'm going to keep this video very short, too, and kind of to the point. One simple question, and like most people, I've tried to think of things that we haven't talked about before, or questions we haven't had before, which is very difficult at this point in time in the DC. Although I will say, I really don't have much of an issue using old questions for new contests and new threads. I mean, Lord knows the answer that I gave to something a year ago or 2 years ago can be completely different based on new stuff that's coming to your collection, new stuff you know about, or maybe you just kind of flat out got sick of something. And so I don't see any problem with us utilizing old questions that were just good questions. But I did think of one question that I'm not sure has ever been asked in the VC before. At least I've never heard it, so someone correct me if I'm wrong. And it's really kind of a very simple question. You know, as music lovers, especially I think those of us in the VC, we're probably a little more into music than maybe just the average person that might, you know, turn on the radio as they're going to work and I heard a song I like, but it really doesn't have much bearing beyond that in their life for that day. Where I think most of us in the VC probably get a little more wacky about things in terms of how in-depth that we get into the music and what's going on and all of that. So what my simple question was that instead of showing, you know, like your favorite album artwork or your favorite lead singer or, you know, kind of the stuff that may be very, very right there on the surface, maybe digging in a little bit deeper. So go through and share some of your favorite supporting cast on any album or any song, okay? And what I mean by supporting cast is I'm one of those type of people that I can get lost into a song, and the thing that makes a song so great could be the backing vocals and not necessarily the lead singer on the song. And every time I listen to the song, you know, what I hear and what I focus on is that backing vocal. One example that which would probably be, maybe this kind of again helps you give some type of idea what I'm talking about. When I think about Laura Branigan, you know, one of my favorite female 80s artists, she had a lot of very poppy, you know, 80s type of hits and so forth, and the song Self-Control. Now, when they go into the chorus, there's what sounds like maybe 3 or 4 guys that are singing behind her in the background. And all they're saying is, you take my self-control. And they repeat it a number of times. But just like the way that they do it and the way their voices glide underneath the song right behind her, whenever I listen to that song, that's one of the biggest parts that attracts me about that song are those guys singing that background vocal. And I have no idea who they are. I mean, they were probably just hired hands, you know, no regular member of the bands or anything like that, but that backing vocal is just, that makes the song for me. So maybe that kind of gives you an idea about what I mean about a supporting cast. Now, you can take that any way you like. That could be, you know, someone that made maybe a guitar player, you know, that just does something significantly. It's not really even the focus point of the song or the album, but just what they're doing kind of right there behind the scene that's just shining through a little bit. It just kind of really makes the song or makes the album for you. So again, interpret that any way you want so you can answer it, you know, fully. And that could be vocals, that could be instruments, that could be cameos that people made in songs, just whatever. But just kind of something that's considered background of the song or album. So that's kind of the simple question. I hope that makes sense. Now, as far as prizes, as of right now, I'm going to have 2 prizes. And actually, one's over here. Hold on one second. I just need to grab it. forgot to pull this down. Okay, so I have 2 prizes as of right now, and both of the prizes may be a little more for people that are more into not heavier stuff to say, but let's just kind of, well, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So if you end up winning and neither one of these prizes really fits, we'll work something out, and, there's other things that I eventually, or let's say in my stack over here of things I'm going to be selling or getting rid of, and we can always, kind of swap out some prizes and figure out something, but for the most part, these are going to be the 2 prizes, so we have a first and second place. So one of the prizes is going to be a very nice copy of the Ramones Brain Drain. Again, for those of you who may not be punk fans, this might not be as attractive, but this is one of my favorite albums by them, which also has the song Pet Sematary, from the movie Pet Sematary, which is why it's one of my favorite Ramone albums. So I thought this would be a very nice copy to give away to someone as a prize. So that'll be one prize. And what we'll do is first place gets to pick, and then second place gets what's left, or if they don't really like it, we'll find something else completely. Second prize, or another one of the prizes, is going to be this right here. When I went to see Iron Maiden, this was probably close to a month ago, I actually bought these with the intent of using them as prizes for my subs contest. And they just been kind of sitting on the shelf over there, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. But it is a collection of cups, Iron Maiden cups. And of course, they're brand new. You can see they're still wrapped in plastic and everything. But so brand new collection of Iron Maiden cups from their current tour. And of course, I bought a couple sets for myself. So just to give you an idea about what's in there, you have the Trooper, along with the Iron Maiden Trooper beer, which I guess is actually a beer they actually have out, I assume. That gives you an idea what one of them looks like. Love the Trooper too. It's one of my favorite Eddie characters. Then the one you just saw there, which is the Seventh Son from A Seventh Son. Really, really awesome stuff. I love these things. And then the last one here. You see another great character there of Eddie. So that's what you get in the 3-cup set right there. So again, for those of you who are metal fans and so forth, great way to take a little metal into your kitchen. Brand new set of those 3 cups are going to be one of the prizes as well. So again, those will be the 2 main prizes. We will make the final date for entries. Let's keep it simple. Let's do we're at the end of October. What's the last day of November? Whatever day that. Well, actually, let's just say December 1st. We gotta keep it simple. So December 1st is the last day. So that gives everyone a good 4 or 5 weeks to get an entry in. You have to. I don't care if you're a subscriber or not. Actually, no, I take that back. You do have to be a subscriber to my channel in order to enter. Not because I have an issue for those that are not subscribed, but I'd rather tilt the tables towards those that are subscribers in the VC. I'd rather kind of give them a little bit of an edge there. So you have to be a subscriber. You do have to do a video response. And you also have to PM me to let me know you did a video response. So if I do not get a PM from you, since we don't have the nice video response option anymore, so dumb, but if you don't PM me that you did a response, that you won't have an entry. Alright. So other than that, that's the contest. Can't wait to hear what you guys show, share, talk about as always. And if you have any questions or need clarification, shoot me a quick message and let me know. Alright, so give me those responses. Alright, talk to you soon, VC.